It was raining hard the night I almost died. I didn't see it coming. I wasn't ready for it. And worst of all, I was completely, terrifyingly alone. Do you ever get that feeling like someone's watching you, but you're too scared to look? That feeling saved my life. I just moved into a new apartment on the edge of town, a quiet little place nestled between trees and endless back roads. Rent was cheap. Too cheap, if I'm being honest. It was an old building, creaky floors, drafty windows, but I didn't care. I wanted solitude, peace. That night, it was pouring. You could hear the rain pounding against the windows like 1,000 little fists. Thunder echoed in the distance as I curled up on the couch with a blanket and some leftover takeout. Flipping through channels, I was alone. My phone was charging. No calls, no plans, just me and the sound of rain. At least, that's what I thought. Everything was calm, eerily calm. No traffic outside, not a single neighbor making noise. Even the usual groan of the old pipes was missing. But then I heard something, a soft, distinct tap, tap, tap. I paused the TV and listened. Silence. A few minutes later, there it was again, this time louder. Tap, 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 coming from the front door. I figured it was just the storm playing tricks on me, maybe water dripping from the awning. Still, it felt off. I got up slowly, walked to the peephole and looked through. No one. But then, my phone buzzed. Unknown number. The message said, "You don't need to check the door. I'm already inside." I froze. My heart felt like it stopped beating for a second. I stared at the screen, hoping it was some prank or wrong number, but no, it wasn't. Another message came in. "Turn around." I spun on my heels, heart racing, but saw nothing behind me. Every light in the apartment suddenly felt too dim, the shadows too deep. I ran to the kitchen and grabbed the biggest knife I could find. Then I locked myself in the bedroom. But the fear didn't stay outside, because a few seconds later, the bedroom door handle twitched. I backed into the corner of the room, knife in hand, breath shallow. The handle twisted again, slowly, methodically, like whoever was on the other side was trying not to make noise, but wanted me to know they were there. Then, nothing, just silence. I waited. Every second felt like an eternity. I built up enough courage to open the door. No one was there, but on the floor, just outside the bedroom, was a wet boot print. Just one, and it wasn't mine. I backed away, phone in hand, dialing 911. As I pressed call, another message buzzed in. "The cops won't get here in time." That's when I snapped. I ran to the front door, knife still in hand, ready to fight or flee, but the door was already open, swinging slightly in the wind. I never unlocked it. I slammed it shut and locked it, then checked every window. Every one of them had been unlatched. That's when I realized something terrifying. They hadn't broken in. They never had to. They had been here, living in my apartment, hiding, long before I ever knew. The police finally showed up 20 minutes later. They searched the entire place. Attic, crawl space, vents, behind furniture. Nothing. No one. But when they opened the closet in the hallway, they found food wrappers, an old blanket, and a phone charger plugged into the wall. Someone had been living there and watching me. And that rainy night, they decided to say hello. To this day, I double-check every lock, every door. But some nights, when the rain hits just right, I swear I still hear footsteps in the hallway. If you think this story was terrifying, just wait until you hear the one about the girl who found a hidden room behind her bathroom mirror. Click on the next video for another true horror story that will keep you up at night.